The Diamantina live export ship sits still in the port of Darwin, but it's landed at the centre of a political storm after one of its crew tested positive to COVID-19.
The federal government hasn't got a policy that ensures a consistent and cohesive testing regime and ships being tested and crew being tested before they arrive.
A pilot and other port staff boarded the Diamantina when it entered Darwin Harbour after the ship reported a crew member was feeling unwell. Those port workers are now in isolation awaiting test results.
Well, there's great concern for our workers at the port and their families and the broader community. The concern is that they'll go home with COVID and it'll spread throughout the community.
The incident has raised concerns about how Australia deals with foreign flag ships entering Australian ports during the pandemic. Unions say the existing system, which requires a ship's master to self-declare any suspected illness, is inadequate.
We cannot rely on that. These ships are registered in flags that are tax havens, that are poor with labour regulation. And there's great pressures on the master to just get the ship in. 12
of the crew members from the Diamantina have been taken to Howard Springs, where they'll spend the next 2 weeks in quarantine. Another 15 members remain aboard the ship here in Darwin Harbour. The 25-year-old Pakistani crew member who tested positive remains in isolation at Royal Darwin Hospital. Matt Cunningham, Sky News, Darwin.